intellectually a powerhouse, but he is basically a very, very smart man. He, no matter what the subject, any argument he involves himself in, it's on his terms.
If you're a candidate, for example, running against him, how would you advise they deal with that?
Well, what I say initially, and I say it right here on your show, anyone that thinks Trump's going to be beaten easily should have another think coming.
You think, Harry? Yeah. He's not an intellectual powerhouse. You know, do you want an intellectual powerhouse? I know. Yeah, after the rally, Ilhan Omar, some people did something. They caused a riot. They assaulted people. They stole their property. Yeah. 844-500-4242. What are my pronouns? Someone asked me. My pronouns. My pronouns are I, me, mine, and us. Let me give you an example of how I use the same I use the pronouns the same way Larry Bayoni used to use the pronouns. What's yours is mine. No, what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine.
Do you know that the biggest form of data breaches we're seeing is ransomware? These nasty programs seize your company's data and even take down your entire network, shutting your business down for good. Listen, over 90% of Maine businesses have had at least one employee's username and password compromised and for sale on the dark web. And for many of us, we use the same email addresses and password to access a lot of other databases, even like our bank accounts and social media accounts. At MTG, we're serious about protecting you and the businesses that you work for. Have your business call me today at 692-0955, and we'll set up a dark web scan and security assessment for your business. Remember, the best time to contact us is before there's a problem.
Are you ready to buy? Hi, Karina Quirk here, sales agent with ERA Dawson Bradford Company. Whether you're buying a home, investment property, land, or business anywhere in Maine, put me to work for you. Call or text me, Karina Quirk, at 944-4089 or find me at cqmaine.com.
101.3 Augusta, 103.9 Bangor, 95.1 Rockland.
This is Lynn in sunny Las Vegas.
This is Dan from the Moonbat Capital.
On average, a burglary happens once every 23 seconds in the U.S. That's why Simply Safe's video verification technology helps police get to your home up to 3.5 times faster. Get free shipping and a 60-day money-back guarantee at simplysafehowie.com. That's simplysafehowie.com. Taylor, what's the poll question? What are the results thus far?
What's your favorite Halloween candy? And we have a plethora of choices. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, Snickers, M&M's, Hershey Kisses or Bars, Skittles, Starburst, Tootsie Rolls, or candy corn.
The reason I mentioned this is today the annual poll came out, and I think it wins every year. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups wins, but I'm voting for Hershey's.
Hershey's.
I'm sure it's getting nothing.
Hershey's is tied for fourth with 8%. It's tied on the same level as candy corn.
Really?
Yep. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is at 42%.
So that's, our audience is reflective of the nation as a whole, I guess.
Snickers 24% and M&M's 14%.
Was this a good sample though in this poll, or was this like a Fox News poll sample where they double sampled the Democrats so that they can come up with the headline that 51% of the American people want?
Well, nobody likes Skittles. They got 0%. So nobody likes diversity in their candy.
Oh, okay, I get it. By the way, I checked the numbers. The poll.
I mean, just because this is why they're working so hard to impeach him. Because if he has to go, can you imagine Elizabeth Warren singing a song during a debate with Donald Trump? Well, what the heck do you think would happen there? Donald Trump would probably lose it right then and there.
Yeah. He'd probably start singing Half Breed by Cher.
I mean, honestly, what are these people thinking about? You know what I mean? And he's absolutely right about Joe Biden. When Obama picked him, I'm like, huh? What? Yeah. Like, and the gaffes that guy has ever made, I love it. I love it.
We do. I love running that loop. That we have in our stream of Joe Biden's gap.
think of it. Where's Hunter? Okay, get us. So where is Hunter? I want to see Hunter ask these questions. Hunter, you know nothing about energy. You know nothing about China. You know nothing about anything, frankly. Hunter, you're a loser. Why did you get $1.5 billion, Hunter?
Why did you? Why did you get $1.5 billion? Let's talk about Minnesota Nice. Trump was talking about Ilhan Omar's Minnesota Nice statements about Jews. Cut 22.
Representative Omar has a history of launching virulent anti-Semitic screeds, whether you like it or not. She said the U.S. support for Israel is all about the Benjamins. She said that pro-Israel lawmakers have an allegiance to a foreign country. Omar wrote that and the United States. How do you have such a person representing you in Minnesota? I'm very angry at you people right now.
Is that Minnesota Nice to be saying those Nazi-like things about Jewish people? Is Kit Kat in that poll? We didn't put Kit Kat. Kit Kat should have been in there. I don't like it, but it should have been in there, shouldn't it? Come on, Taylor. You've let me down. It's too late now. I'm Howie Carr.
If you're in or near the financial red zone, that's 2 to 5 years from retirement. Do you know how your nest egg would fare if the market had a major correction? Does your plan have too much risk? Are you being too conservative? It's time to stress test your retirement plan. Call Kevin Frisbee at Frisbee & Associates and ask for your retirement plan stress test. It's a $500 value and it's yours at no cost. 800-989-9100. Find out where your plan is today. Maybe it's time to lock in those gains, reduce your risk, and make sure your portfolio has the diversification needed to weather the inevitable bear market. Kevin can help take the worry out of living in retirement. Call now for your no-cost or obligation retirement stress test, a $500 value. Call Kevin today, 800-989-9100. That's 800-989-9100. And catch Kevin on the Howie Carr radio program every Thursday afternoon for a market review and tips on creating the retirement of your dreams.
Drive a finely engineered European or Japanese import vehicle? Audi owner Heather Baker calls Atlantic Motor Car Center when she has a problem.
A little idiot light comes on and I'm forced to look at my book, and I call and they know exactly what it is. They show you the parts and give you a loaner car. I don't have to try to go home and do Mars Venus explanation to my husband about what got fixed on the car. It's right there in black and white.
What would Heather tell her friends about the way we treat her car and her at Atlantic Motor Car Center?
When you come in here, what's lovely is that the people that work here have an attitude that tells you it's a good place to work. The gentleman that worked on my car last, he's very proud of his vocation, and they're proud of him.
Find the service experience you deserve at Atlantic Motor Car Center in Wiscasset. See our customer reviews online at atlanticmotorcar.com, earning your trust every time you turn the key.
I'm John Shields with Black Bear Insider Radio, presented by Maine Online. Coming up next, we'll hear from Maine hockey head coach Red Gendron.
With Maine Online, it's easier than ever to be a Black Bear from anywhere. The University of Maine offers hundreds of online undergraduate and graduate courses, including 48 master's degree and graduate-level certificate programs. You'll get access to world-class faculty, a low student-to-faculty ratio, and all the advantages of Maine's premier public research institution at a cost that works for your budget. Find out how you can be a Black Bear from anywhere at online.umaine.edu.
The University of Maine hockey team will play 2 games this weekend at Alfond Arena. The Black Bears welcome in the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves. Game 1 is tonight. The puck drops at 7 o'clock. Maine hockey head coach Red Gendron on the matchup with Alaska Anchorage.
Their coach, Matt Curley's in his second year running that program, and so we had tape of them from late last season. And they're a team that plays real hard and real fast, and they do a lot of things right in terms of positioning, sprinting around the rink and being physical and things of that nature. And they struggled. I think they only won a few games last year. They had a hard time scoring goals, but they didn't have a hard time creating chances and giving a quality account of themselves in almost all of the games they played. So he's done a good job. I'm not really sure if he's going to have additional firepower, but we've already showed a couple clips to our team today to let them know that the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves are not going to be an easy opponent. They're going to come in here, play hard, and we're going to have to work our tails off.
That's Maine hockey head coach Red Gendron. It's the Black Bears and the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves tonight at Alfond Arena. Game 1 of the weekend series. 7 o'clock face-off. Our pregame show will begin at 6:30 across the Black Bear Sports Network. It's a Black Bear doubleheader tomorrow. The Maine football team will host the Richmond Spiders in Orono. That game will kick off at 12 o'clock. Rich Kimball and Bob Lucy will be on the call, beginning at 11:30 with the pregame coverage. Then Maine hockey takes on Alaska Anchorage for game 2. 6:30 pregame show, 7 o'clock puck drop tomorrow night. Black Bear Insider Radio is presented by UMaine Online, where you can be a Black Bear from anywhere.
There's an empty frame tucked away in a drawer that you've been saving for your college diploma. You were halfway to completing your degree when life happened. You talked yourself out of finishing 100 times. You can't afford it and you're too busy. The University of Maine's online Bachelor of University Studies degree makes it easy to finish what you started. You can do it. Our flexible online program offers a self